leading the nation right now in passing yardage. Probably something you expect by now, but with the new quarterback, does that surprise you at all?
Well, it does a little bit because we've really and truly tried to run the ball more than we ever have here, so that takes away from a lot of opportunities to throw the ball downfield anytime you do that. So for us to be leading the nation right now, which I wasn't aware of, is a total surprise to me.
You talk about Tarleton and going on the road, and this is your first true road game at another opponent's place. How does that change preparation, and what do you guys do this week to get prepared for it?
Not anything different. It's just a matter of getting ready to play, and you know, it'll be a hostile environment. It always is at Tarleton. They take a lot of pride in their sports down there, and they've got an outstanding football team this year, so we'll definitely have to be ready. But we don't approach this week any different than we did the game at Cowboy Stadium or even a home game. You know, Monday through Thursday are work days for us.
How are they better than what they've been in the last few years?
Well, talent-wise, they're just really talented at every position. They usually are. I think what they're doing right now is they got Lee Hayes in there. They've got a unique offense, you know, in terms of them and what they're used to doing. Something different. It's exciting. They're making a lot of progress with it. They've scored a lot of points. They had Abilene Christian on the ropes. Texas State, who beat Stephen F. This last week. Very good football team. Had a chance to beat them. So they've been in every ball game, got a lot of confidence, and when you throw confidence and great athletes out there at the same time, that's a pretty good combination.
Former an OC you know really well, Lee Hayes. Go ahead and talk about him being there. Presented some problems. Knows you very well.
He's a great football coach, Lee Hayes is. He did us a great job here in 05, and just a great motivator, a great teacher. And you know, they're playing the offense the way it's supposed to be played, and he'll make sure that they execute really well on Saturday against us also.
You going to talk to him this week?
I doubt it. I don't usually call my opponents before we play them. I'm not inclined that way, but you know, we may talk. If we do, it's fine. He's good friends, and I'll be sure to talk to him after the game also.
Were you surprised at all that they went down to Blackwater Draw and got just a 6-point win over Eastern New Mexico? Did that make them more hungry, or what were you, when you saw that score, were you surprised?
Well, I really hadn't seen either team play prior to that game, so us watching that film, first time I've got to see the team play, so didn't know what to expect, but I know anytime anybody goes to Blackwater Draw, it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be some crazy things happening. You never know who's going to win whenever you play there.
Is Tarleton similar on offense to what you guys run?
They are, but you know, we've evolved a little bit away from the true air raid. So I think they're true air raid over there, and that's what Lee Hayes does, and that's what we're going to see, and that's what we're going to have to stop. So there are some differences between our offense and theirs now.
What's really got going with your offense since the Pueblo game? I mean, besides just that, you guys are just clicking on all cylinders.
You know, I think we're stepping up the tempo a lot more, and it was tough getting into the rhythm that first game, going back and forth with so many different people. I think just sticking with one guy is important. It's the way the offense can, you know, really get going, really get rolling, and you know, like I said, either one of those guys could have gone in there and stepped up and won for us. But you know, I think the way we practice with a better tempo these last few weeks and stuff and played with it is a lot better.
You guys currently are leading the nation in total passing yards. What does that say, and is that one of the reasons you decided to come to WT when you did?
Yeah, I mean, you know, opening up with a spread offense, that's definitely a attraction for a receiver. But that's kind of one thing we're really focused on, is getting a lot of receiving yards down. And running the ball is a bigger focus that we need to work on this week. We kind of struggled this last week with running. But yeah, I mean, as long as you can air it out every game and throw for as many yards as we have, that would be a good thing.
No, it seems like the last 2 weeks, Dustin's found you early. This last week on the second play of the game, kind of the same thing at Cowboy Stadium. Are you seeing something early, or what's that feeling like when you get right off the bat and get a touchdown?
It's pretty cool. You know, it's important for the offense to score early. That's kind of one thing we want to come out swinging hard, and as long as we can get points on the board, start the tempo off, you know, real good at the beginning of the game. It's just kind of fortunate that I was in the right spot at the right. Well, I guess I say that I was in the wrong spot this last game, but just so happened to got the ball. But you know, it's good to get games started off like that.
That's 2 in a row for you. You got to make it another one this week to kind of keep that momentum.
Got to get a trend going with 3 in a row, I guess. But we just got to make sure we come out firing on all cylinders.
Britton said they'd give you a little hard time about that one early and then none after that.
Yeah.
How do you handle that?
Well, the coaches were kind of, you know, giving me a hard time about one first series and I'm done for the game. But you know, it's important to spread the ball around. That's one of the things Dustin and I talked about a lot. Was that's one of his favorite stats, is making sure every receiver has a chance to catch the ball. He likes spreading it around a lot, and I think that's important.
Can you talk about Tarleton this week? What do you guys have to do to be successful, and how it changes going on the road?
You know, they're a very athletic team. They always have been. The last 6 years, they've just been, you know, full of athletes, and this year they're really playing a lot better as a team. We got to make sure we're well prepared and we go into it with the right frame of mind. We can't go into it thinking, you know, we have the game on lock, because, you know, we never know what's going to happen. We got to go in, just play our game, and if we can do that, I think we'll get a win.